Hey guys, Mike from B-Tech Reviews here. Welcome back to the channel. So we've had the Pixel 10 Pro for a few days. So I want to give everybody a shout out who checked out the unboxing video. I did also post an 8K RAW video for the device, right? So if you guys watch those videos, go ahead and check them out. Smash the like button and comment down in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. And for this video also. So today we are going to do a speed test on the Pixel 8 Pro, right? So again, this phone that I got from for the Pixel 10 Pro, I got it off of Boost Mobile because it was heavily discounted and you might still be able to snag one, right? So let's go ahead and check out a speed test today, guys. Let's go ahead and maybe take a screenshot there so that I can, you know, post that up. But again, it's been a very nice and fun device to use over the last couple of days. Can't complain. Just so you guys know, this is under AT&T's network. So again, from what I was hearing from my buddy Alter Tech, Boost Mobile was purchased from AT&T recently. I don't know how far along that process is or how, but you know, again, in the past, my devices that I've purchased from Boost Mobile either run off T-Mobile or off the AT&T network, or I guess Dish's native network, which again I have on my iPhone 16 E runs off of that. So definitely interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and run the speed test for you guys right now. Again, it is running off of 5G. I believe this phone supports millimeter wave bands. In my area, they do not have that. So just a heads up, if you guys are looking for that, I apologize. You're not going to see that in this video. But again, hopefully you guys kind of get the idea of what the speeds this can achieve in a area or market that doesn't have wave. Again, I got that 5G plus video up top, right? And I do have a Signal Check Pro, so you guys can kind of see what bands and whatnot this phone is connected to currently. So right now, that's not too bad. It's about 1 in the afternoon. We're seeing 290 download speed and 10 upload. I really wouldn't complain about that whatsoever. Let's see if we can go and change to a local server. So that was actually a server that based in Houston. So let's try a local server of mine. I do not want to do a video test. I love speed test, but also I hate that it's filled with ads now. So. But again, I guess it is what it is. So this is a network closer to me. Again, let's see if we can break 300. I got 290 on that last one. On my first initial speed test, I think I got over 500. I need to check my results. That was when I first got the phone. I was like, let me just do a speed test, and it was actually really pretty high, to be honest. I think it was close to 600 maybe. I'll try to show that for you guys. And again, I apologize for my voice, guys. My voice is still a little raspy. I'm still getting over being sick over the weekend. But I wanted to get a video out for you guys so that we can, continue the Pixel 10 Pro content. Definitely am off tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to go and check that out. 356 megabit download. Let me see if I can go to my results really quick. Oh, they have VPN also. That's pretty nice. Here we go. Let me go to results really quick. Okay, never mind. So that first speed test that I ever did, which was a couple days back on the 30th of August, I got 464 download, 9 uploads. So that's really not that bad, honestly, considering. And right now, again, it's early afternoon. People are out to lunch, etc. So hopefully you guys are, enjoying this. Again, I live in South Texas, area code 956. For those of you guys who, are wondering which area I'm in. That way, hey, if you live in this area, maybe you can gauge the speeds yourself also, right? But again, this device, I really wouldn't complain at this point. Again, 5G plus on this network. And we'll see. We'll really have to see what happens, I guess, once AT&T fully takes over Boost, right? Again, I'm interested to see the prices and how they change, etc., whatnot. So I know my buddy Tito, aka Aloha Android, he will be covering a lot of that once the time comes, I'm assuming. So shout out to you, shout out to anyone that again continues to follow the channel. Again, 317, 305 uploads. So we can see that the upload speeds are really not that great, honestly. Let's try one more, and then we'll go back to we'll try Vexus, right? And then we'll check Signal Check Pro just to kind of show you guys the bands. And then, we'll go back and maybe run a few more speed tests. So Download map 64, ping 64, not too bad. Again, this one's a little bit slower considering. All right, here we go. 175 download. So I don't know why my local area servers, the uploads are just horrible. And again, I'm not sure why that's happening, but it is what it is. I have no control over that. And you might be asking yourself, like, man, why are you doing speed tests, right? Why not just connect to Wi-Fi, etc.? You might have gotten some non-PG ads there, by the way. But for the most part, you know, again, a lot of people, it's more for people that like to do social media, live streaming, that are not home, right? People that like to do live direct streams outside of their homes, or people that possibly like to do a lot of mobile gaming that requires a data connection, right? Because a lot of games, like for instance, Genshin Impact is a cloud-based game, so you have to actually, you know, you have to have a pretty decent internet connection for the game to work well. Of course, you know, it is going to eat up memory on your phone, but again, it's a cloud-based game that, you know, again, open world, right? So you might have to have a decent internet connection or data speed connection for the game to effectively run decent. So again, let's go to Signal Check Pro here for you guys again, just so you guys can kind of see. 5G NR 3700. Again, for the people that are more like tech heads, me, like, again, I've already told you guys this in other videos, but I don't really typically look at these too much. But, you know, again, for the people that are interested in the type of bands or the type of network or whatever that this is connected to, again, you can see that, I don't know why it slowly disappeared, but it's showing LTE bands also. So obviously, you know, if there's LTE connections in the area, or if there's still LTE out there in your area, you're still going to get LTE speeds. Again, I don't know why this one, but now it says it's connected to LTE, so that's interesting. But again, you know, it went from 5G plus to LTE, so I might have to go back and do a speed test just to see if that changes that, because let's take a look. Let's change the server. Let's do Dallas, Texas. Let's see what Dallas has to offer. Let's see what Dallas has to offer. Oh, I thought usually the networks outside of my towns do a little bit better, so. All right, it jumped up last second. That's not too bad. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get at least like close to 10 on the upload. Upload, again, like I said, has not been very interesting for me to be looking at, but it is what it is, guys. Look at that, 9.27. Can we get to 10? Yes, we broke 10. All right, there you go. So again, while that's still in 5G mode, let's see, there you go, 5G NR, you have band N77. Okay, so that's the band when it's on. But I guess obviously for purposes of, like, you know, battery saving, you know, I do know that, you know, obviously that it will, just like this is doing right now, go back down and connect to the LTE bands, I guess, because look at that, provider ATT B2. So again, I would assume this is a little bit of a battery saver. So, you know, when you're not, you know, watching video and whatnot, you know, you're probably just connected to regular plain Jane LTE, which, you know, still, you know, in some areas and some markets, you know, are not horrible. You know, I you know, there's still people that do not have 5G phones out there. You'd be surprised. But yeah, I'm just very interested. I hope you guys you know, enjoyed it. I guess just to close out, let's see if we can do like a 4K speed test or a video test, just to see what we get here. And it says testing adaptive bitrate, so not too bad. And just so you guys can kind of see what this looks like here, I mean, it looks smooth on my end. Again, this is a 120 hertz display, and I think it could go down to as little as 0 on the hertz. So testing 4K over here. Definitely you can tell the difference between the first one and the second one, but obviously max resolution output is 2160p or 4K. It says load times 988 ms. So really not too bad, honestly. If you guys are, you know, looking to see what this device could do as far as speed, you know, for the most part, you know, most 5G phones can do this now, right? Obviously, but, you know, if you're interested in the Pixel 10 Pro, Definitely highly recommend. Definitely I am still excited to see what else I can do as far as the pictures and video goes. I really need to get out this week and just kind of shoot video on it, but it's definitely a very attractive device. I took the case off. I did have a case on it just because, obviously you want to protect it, but, and again, probably make a few more videos this week on it, guys, just to see, what you guys like and gauge on the device, right? But again, guys, Mike from B Tech Review signing off. Thanks for checking out the speed test video. Have a good week. We'll see you guys next time.